Well, welcome to the Startup Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, the host of the show, where we talk about raising funding for your startup and the time it takes to have an espresso. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. There are several ways to find ideas for startups. Here are 3 methods to consider for your ideation efforts. First, look to the future and ask yourself the following questions. How are people changing? What long-term problems do they have to deal with? How have values shifted over time? How has technology changed? What can we do now that we couldn't do before? Or 2, look to the current successful innovations and ask the following questions. How can we improve on that innovation? What can we do to make it easier, cheaper, or better? How can we make it 10x better than it is now? 3, solve problems you have encountered and ask the following questions. What is your biggest pain point at work, home, or in a hobby? How could it be solved better? What would I pay for the solution I'm envisioning? How many other people have this problem? Use these methods to generate ideas for your startup. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start up something today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.